Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to Power Up 365. Are you guys doing well today? I'm just having a great morning today. I'm sitting in Cape Town. It's busy drizzling outside, and I'm busy looking at all these houses. It's overcast, and it's just a great day to be grateful for life. But what I want to share with you guys today is the journey of life. The journey of life that you have set course on. Over the last few days, um, I haven't been posting a Power Up 365 every day. And we've got to ask ourselves, so what's happening with the journey of life? And this morning I was thinking and saying, you know what? Over the last month, we've been pushing very, very hard to double up. I've been pushing on some business deals, and things are about to come together. I'm about to double up. The I International Group is about to explode. Things are really going well, but they are about to go well. Now, what is life? Life is a journey. Life at times is a struggle. And every time you get an idea and a concept that you want to go forward, I believe vision, ideas, concepts, when you're sleeping at night and an idea comes to you and you say, you know what, I just got this idea. The first mistake is, who do you tell first? Because if you tell the wrong person first, then it can destroy that idea. It can go into nothing, because that person is at a different perspective in his life, and you went and told him your idea that the universe has told you. The universe wants you to do that, right? And you then went and told someone who is not at the same place, not the same place motivational, not at the same place spiritually, and they don't like your idea. So they bring you down. And then you give up on your success. You give up on what the universe has blessed upon you. So the struggle of life is anytime you want to go and play a bigger game. This is, to me, more now than ever. The first 100 rand that you want to make, you leave university or you leave school and you want to make 100 rand. So you go and become a waiter, and you serve drinks and that, and you become a waiter, and you make a tip. Remember that day when you made that tip and you got your first salary, and if it was 100 rand, if it was 1,000 rand, how great that felt. The money that you got is irrelevant. The money that you got is irrelevant. It is the meaning that you did something and you got your first paycheck, that feeling. Now, we tend to lose perspective of that first feeling, and the reason why is because pressures of life. You grow up, you're not 20 years old, you're 30 years old, you have more responsibility, you maybe be married, you have a house payment, you have a car payment, you have so much, and this pressure of life is coming onto you, and you lose yourself in the pressures of life. But the journey of going to build yourself up, the journey of going to become better, must be of service. So when you get an idea, I don't believe the universe will ever bless upon you an idea to become better, to double up your impact, your influence in the world, if it's not to help more people. Because then it's not a message from universe, it's a message from yourself. You just want to help yourself. And if you live a life about yourself, that is the ultimate pressure of life. You see, your successes and failures don't define you in life. Your successes and failures. If you have a graph, and this is the graph, right? And when you become successful, it goes on top of the graph, it goes on top of the x-axis, right? And when you get hit by life, it goes down. But what people don't understand, that is the journey of life. But if you really look at it, where you were when you were 20, where you are when you're 30, your experience goes up. Your value that you can offer goes up, because you can add more value. So what happens is As you go up a little bit, you made 100 Rand working at a restaurant, you went a little bit up of success, and then you start going down and you get hit, and then you start complaining, and then as you start picking yourself up, there's moments in time when you pick yourself up and you say, enough's enough, I'm going to push forward, I'm going to go forward, and then you go down, right? But when you pick yourself up, you tend to go higher than you were before. If you look at the journey of life, now here comes the big thing, guys. That is not your life. That doesn't define you. That's just the journey of life. Life is that you are great. You are born with greatness. If you made 100 Rand or if you lost 100 Rand, if you made the good deal, if you're a billionaire, if you're not a billionaire, you are successful in your own right. If you get that, if you understand real success, if you understand the gift of life, if you understand that I'm waking up, I'm looking at the scenery, I'm alive, I can move my hands, I can see, I'm so grateful that I can make this video for you, I'm so grateful that I have an opportunity to go see a client today, I'm so grateful that I can walk, talk, I went to gym today, I'm so grateful. When you start being grateful of who you are as a person and the ability you have, if you understand that that's the gift of life, if you understand if you make 100, if you lose 100, if you don't, that doesn't define your success. You are successful in your own right. And when you understand that, you will have more ups than downs. You'll have more ups than downs. Now, to get a big up, to get a big success, isn't there struggle? Isn't there learning curves? When you want to go open a new business, you don't know. Now you have to struggle. Now you have to train yourself. You have to pay out money. We're busy with a transaction over the last few months, and I just sent a message to my clients just to congratulate them on their persistence, on their keep going, and all they've been doing. You could say they've been because all what they've been doing is paying out, negotiation, paying out. They've been hit with curveballs. This hasn't been approved. This hasn't been approved. And I sat this morning and I thought about them, and I just wanted to congratulate them because you know what? They're in the game. They're in the game. They're taking their knocks. But not at one stage in their life did they feel that knock that was taking them has defined them. It's just the way it works, and they are relentless, and they're negotiating, and they're fighting for their life. And what's going to happen? This down curve will come up, and they will be very successful. And then they will get hit, and it will come down. But what's true, what they need to understand, and they do understand it because they haven't given up, is that is the journey of life. That is the journey of life. That is just the journey. That is not your life. The worst circumstances of your life, if you think back on them, they were a moment in time. Were they not a moment in time? Were they not just, I had a bad situation at that time. I messed up. I lost money there. I lost my house there. I got divorced. I messed up on this. I didn't do the transaction. I borrowed money that I couldn't pay. I did that. Okay. All right. You messed up. That's not your life. That's a moment in life. Now, that's why my slogan is, you are born with greatness. There is so much in you. You have so much ability, potential. The thing is, what you focus on expands. What you focus on, is this the end or is this the beginning? What you focus on expands. So you've got to be clear on what you're focusing on. What is your life? What is your life? Now, if your life is a true north principle, if your life is waking up with gratitude, but when you focus on what you don't have, that doesn't become that. That becomes the life that is not real. And I don't get this. You wake up and you have bad circumstances in your life, or you have good circumstances in your life. Let's focus. What are we going to focus on? Are we going to focus on more positive, or are we going to focus on more negative? That's a choice. So some guys say social media is bad. So no, I want to ask you, what entertains you on social media? Good stories or bad stories? When you are an angry person, you're going to go into bad stories of social media, because that's where you're going to find comfortable. That's where you're going to see how bad life is and how bad the circumstances are. If you are looking at the positive outcome of life, you're going to find good stories on social media, happy stories, love stories, successful stories. But what you focus on is what you feel, and what you feel is how you're going to perform for the day. And how you perform for the day will determine your outcomes. But your success, you are successful. You are here. You are listening. You are great in your own right. God has been, you've been blessed with life. The question is, what will you do with it? What will you do with it? See, I say this because this morning I was thinking, you know what? I haven't done a Power Up 365. I'm busy training for this Ironman. I haven't been speaking to my coach. I haven't done this. And I can go and be hard on myself. And I can say, you know what? That was bad and that was bad. And why haven't I done this? Or I can just say, you know what? That is what's happened. That is what's happened. That's the reality of what's happened. So is that going to bring me down, or is it going to take me up? Am I going to look at it, stand in it and say no? What I'm going to say is yes. Okay, the last few days haven't been the best. But I have a choice to step up and see that it doesn't matter that it went down. It's going to go up. Doesn't matter. But I have a choice to define my reality. I have a choice. It can either define me, or I can step up into it. And the truth is, I'm about to double up. I'm about to take my company. The I International Group is doing better than it's ever done before in history. We are serving more clients, more people than ever before. So that is going well. Okay, good. The Power Up 365 has missed a few days. It hasn't gone well. So great. We'll get back onto it. We'll get back into the gym and the eating and all that. Why don't we look at your circumstances from that perspective? So guys, today I just want to, I don't always want this channel. I want to be powered up. I want you to get going. I want you to push for greatness. I want you to understand there's nothing wrong with you. I want you to understand that everything is on the way. Everything is on the way. You are blessed beyond your recognition. You don't understand what greatness you have. You don't understand it. But if you live in the negativity, if you live in that you're a victim, if you live in on how bad life is, that's what you focus on. And what you focus on is what you feel. And what you feel will determine how you perform. And if you perform badly, what will you get? Bad results. Bad results. So guys, I hope this journey, I always like speaking about my journey. My content must be my journey. I want you guys sometimes to go look at the first Power Up 365 video that I did a few years ago. I wasn't there. I was just starting the I International Group of companies. We were pushing. We have one goal, is to serve people, make people successful. Understand that your ability, if you tap into your ability, you can overcome nearly anything in life. You understand that you are perfect. Understand that the bad circumstances, the bad stories in your life is a moment in time. And my goal in life is to share my journey of the I International Group, to share my journey of success and failures. Hey man, I must probably, if you guys are listening here, I must probably have messed up more than most of you. Okay, I've messed up a lot on this journey to success, but it's the journey. It's great. It's what happens. But what I do know without a doubt is the success and the people that we are going to touch, the businesses we are going to turn around, will be more than anyone else. That's my goal. We are pushing to change lives by building great businesses. And my life has been exceptional. But on this exceptional journey, I've had issues. I've been away from home, and therefore the family life is not great. I've done transactions and I haven't performed the best transactions. There's been good, there's been bad, but that's the journey of life. So what are you going to focus on today? Is it the end or is it the beginning? Are you a victim or are you powerful beyond your recognition? Is this a moment in time, or are you about to change, or are you about to lose? What are you going to focus on? So guys, I just wanted to share this video with a journey of life, and I hope that this can make an impact on you to take your life to a whole new level. Thank you very much for joining the Power Up 365, looking at these videos. I really appreciate it. This is John Eliades, your success strategist, and we're in the business of changing lives and building great businesses. And I hope this video can change your life and you can step up and understand that you are no longer a victim. You have power beyond your recognition. Step up into your greatness and go make a difference in the world today by serving others. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great day. Cheers. Bye.